Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Shutdoor, Doorshutter, coming back to you with a brand new episode of Shutdoor's Mod Pack. This is episode 9, and, well, I've got the Foundry done. It's kind of just, like, super simple. This is the tank. It's not got anything in it yet, but it is completed. Currently, I have all of the actual ingots, I guess, in the game. I'm going to put them in the Foundry, and I'm going to go grab that lava tank from downstairs. I don't really know how we're going to keep this thing powered fully, because like there's not a whole lot that I can think of. But we'll look into that in a second here. I have the bucket, and you can see I've been doing a little bit of mining in the mining dimension, using the divining rod. If you don't know what this is, I don't know if I ever showed you, but I will show you guys again in a second here what that actually is, because it's a really useful thing for mining. But let's just set this right here for right now. Okay, so this should be starting to smelt here. And the reason I want to do this is because I want to get a type of every single liquid. Because I kind of want to use this as ore doubling. This would be pretty cool. But yeah, so the divining rod, real quick before I continue. So if I right click on this, you can see that there's a bunch of stats here. You have average EMC for 36 blocks, max EMC is 16, second max EMC is 1, and third is 1 again. So basically at Y level 10, you can like right click, and if you see the value of 8,000 plus, it's like 8,048, I believe. Which is a diamond, and then there's like 16,000. I believe. What is emerald? 16,000. Yeah. You know that it's like emerald ore or diamond ore behind the walls in the mining structure. So that's just something to keep in mind. Let's see. So we don't have any type of drain or anything here yet. It's kind of just been not worrying about that, I guess, right now. But we need some obsidian, which I don't think I have any in here. I think I've got it out of the system. Yeah, so let's grab some obsidian. Alright, where is my obsidian? I thought I left it down here, but maybe not. But yeah, so kind of just really interested in the Foundry, in all honesty. Let me get the obsidian smelted down, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so if you don't know why I need obsidian, if we go to Tinkers and then Foundry, so basically the drains that we need for just normal fluid input and output is obsidian panes, which are just straight up obsidian inside of these. And we'll need a few of these. Of course, I do want to have the ability to filter, hence why I'm doing the one thing. Completely just forgot. Smelting all the ingots down is because I want to be able to filter and use a way. I want to automate this basically. Maybe not now, but sooner or later kind of thing. Because it would just be kind of interesting to actually use this Foundry, since there's no worry about alloy mixing and things like that. This system is definitely going to be awesome. We're just going to grab a few of these for now. And we're just going to get a normal scorched drain. Actually, let's just get a few of these. Let's go for 4. That'll work. All right. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. For now, at least. I wish there was like a mod that just like when you clicked on the bed, whenever it was nighttime, it just like immediately become daytime instead of forcing you to sleep. I really don't like sleeping in this game sometimes. All right, so we can put 1 here. We can put probably 1 on this edge, and these will be replaced sooner or later for all the ingots and things, so don't worry. And I hope I'm placing these in the right direction and all that jazz. All right, so we kind of need a crafting table. I know there's one in this building, so let's just go use it. All right, so we need something like this. We'll need 4 of these. All right. So we'll just place these here, here, Then on the other side, I do need to get Molten Blaze. I know that. That's something I need to work towards definitely in the future. Creating a system for that wouldn't be a bad idea, especially because now I have the Ender, what do you call it? The Ender Pearls. I just completely forgot what they were called for a second. I was thinking Eye of Enders. No, Ender Pearls, yes. Now since I have that, I can definitely work on other things. All right, so how do we do the filtering, right? So this is something I've actually looked into accidentally, but we'll do this real quick. So if we can grab, I believe, I don't have any copper in here, and I don't have any in here. What we need is a copper can. So let's just look up copper. This copper can basically allows for us to, hold 1 ingot of fluid, and this will allow for us to filter the scorched duct, or the seared duct, but mostly the scorched one. So the scorched one then can only use that fluid. So for example, if I put iron fluid, molten iron, into one of these, it only can output molten iron. And so if you had the ability to put a timer on that, and like every time it had iron in it, you could just automatically output it no matter what. And so basically that's our plan. Let's see here. So copper can, we need some copper. All right, that should be enough. Let's just grab this set here, and we'll take the copper with us in case we need more. And I believe the way we can do this is if you press U on this, you can see that it fills the copper can if you just place it in the casting basin. All right, so that's what we're going to plan on doing here. Doesn't really matter which fluid as of yet. We kind of just need all of them. We probably should actually get some of the copper, or the seared ducts, or the foundry ducts here, which is cobalt and the scorched bricks. I have to remember it's scorched. That's what I keep forgetting. So for the last hour, I've been trying to do one thing, and if you guys can see the mini map, I've died a few times trying to accomplish something. Let me show you why I've been dying so much here. So basically, I've been trying to make it to where we could have the ability to kill all these slimes, because you really don't need to do too much. I think you can smelt these slime balls down or something equivalent to that. And so I've been trying to make a little farm here. And let's just say it's not working. And I can show you why it's not working here in a second once we get up to the top. But you can see all of the death markers. There's 2 on top of each other on the actual slime island itself. But yeah, here you go. Here's why I keep dying. Look how many slimes are right here. And since they don't fall off, they just keep spawning and spawning and spawning. And I don't know how I'm going to get my items back from all of these slimes. Crap. No. Dang it. And I can't go into peaceful or anything. I have one idea. This might be a bad idea, but this is my only idea. Because I need my items back. If that backpack despawns, then bye-bye lots and lots of resources. So let me try to get this back. I'll report back if I'm successful. Alright, it was a successful retrieval. Partially. Kind of died a lot more. Yeah, this was a bad idea, that's for sure. Because I was trying to get... So here's my thought process here on this. So there is this lava crucible, which basically is infinite lava. Well, there's a version of it. I think that's infinite lava. Let me think. I thought there was. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I've been thinking of something else, but that's what I was gonna do. I thought it was like, but I was thinking of the chalice, the golden chalice. This thing, not the. There's nothing for lava like that. But yeah, I was gonna do something with this whole thing and try to get slime things and a whole bunch of other stuff, but that didn't really work. We're gonna keep it there. We might take it out sometime just because it's an eyesore a little bit, but for now we're gonna call it good. And never touch it again for a little while. It is a good way to get slime stuff, but yeah. Anyway, honestly, I kind of forgot where I left off in the last little segment because I was getting bored, getting like distracted. I think so. What I'm trying to find out is a way to get lava, right? So there is like the volcanic amulet, which requires EMC. There is, I think, thermals. What is it called? It's a machine. I know that. It's not this. Blast, Magma Crucible, I believe. Yes. Kind of. Maybe. I think there's a machine. Maybe it's in the other pack. No, here it is. Okay, so Magma Crucible. This is what I was thinking. I'm back. So, the last segment was recorded like 4 weeks ago. I have moved. So, if you hear anything in the background, I can't really control it, but I'm trying my hardest to make these the better, best quality I can. So in that time, I've kind of just been messing around a lot more than anything. And there's some things that we really need to talk about. For example, this crazy contraption. So you're probably wondering, what did I do to the EMC generator? And don't worry, we're going to duplicate this on the other side. Just not right now, okay? We're going to get to that in a minute. We've got some things to talk about and explore. If you can see the mini map, there's a new building, and the Foundry has been moved. So sulfur was building up, so I had to come up with a solution to deposit it. Originally, I was just going to do a storage chest, pulverizer, and pipe it in. Self-explanatory. I did that for a little while, and then I wanted more EMC. So I doubled the output. I added a pulverizer line down here. This pulverizer then moves into this chest, and same with this one. So it's like basically this one module, I guess you could look at it like that, and then this chest gets piped into this storage drawer, and this storage drawer then pipes its blaze powder in here and then goes into here. This allows for you to have a backlog really of blaze powder. So once this becomes full, I can in theory have however many blaze powders in here, so when I take a stack from this, it will be moved, and that would allow for me to have constant flow of EMC. But don't worry, we are going to duplicate this. I have 100% already planned that. We'll have to do some more power shenanigans and stuff because I did have to add a few more power generators, as you can see, just to make this work, but it's working. We're getting there, so it's all good. Kind of just been doing a lot of stuff while waiting, I guess, more than anything. Because I didn't really want to record because things have been hectic. After I moved, I did have a death in the family, so it was like one thing after another. So I really wanted to record. I really wanted to, keep up the content, but it was just not something that I could see feasible. So we stopped. Well, I stopped, and I'm back. I don't know for how long, but I'm back, and well, we're playing some Minecraft. Now this is the new building. It's I believe complete. Honestly, I kind of stopped. It looks like it's not fully complete. It looks like I'm missing some stairs back here and some slabs. That's just time happened and things like that. So we are actually going to move some of the stuff from the basement to this building. This is kind of like where I want the power storage and stuff to go. Hence the white elevator. We can actually put some stuff up here. Probably put some solar panels or something upstairs, and things like that. And yes, I have elevators. I was able to make them for a long time. If you don't know how to make these, they are just basically white wool and an ender pearl. And since I've had that access to that materials, I finally just went ahead off camera and did it. If you don't know, you can shift right click and you can remove camouflage if you just right click with the block. So if I pick this block up here and then just click on it, it becomes camouflaged. Right clicking on it normally gives you the option for like directional, so I could point wherever. We're not going to keep that on, but you can also hide the arrow. You can also remove the camouflage from there. So that's how you do that. I just want to make sure you guys know that. The farms have kind of been a little bit more moved. I've added carrots just because why not? Might need golden carrots in the future in an abundance, so you know, might as well. And yeah, there's not been too much. I've been doing, you know, a lot more mining and stuff off camera rather than actually progressing, just because I don't want to progress too far. We do have a slime tree. I did hunt down a sapling for this, which is pretty good. And I did move the foundry. I think we're going to step away from the foundry. I know last segment we were gearing up to go towards that, but I don't want to get too complicated. I need to take a slow step back in and make sure you guys, you know, are along with me. All right. So first things first, let's move the EMC machine. I know I said I was going to duplicate it, which we are. Don't worry. We're going to duplicate this, but we're going to rebuild this up in that building. Okay. Let's see if we can do that. All right, so also, before I mention anything, never do the inventory sorter inside of this. I did figure out there is an issue with that. For example, if I throw, you know, 2 of these in here, I right click, it'll disappear. You'll never find it again. I'm guessing there's like a, what do you call, maybe like a separate inventory slot that's not seeable to the player, and I think that's where they go, but I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that, but that's what it seems like to me as somebody who's done, you know, coding and stuff in my lifetime. For now, let's convert these blaze rods into emeralds. And I'm making emeralds because they have a high EMC value, by the way. It's not because like I need emeralds. They just have a very high EMC value, 500,000 EMC, so I can, you know, or well, 147 EMC, 147,000 EMC. By golly, I can't speak. So we're just going to convert all of our blaze rods into that for now, and then if we need EMC, we can then pull out, you know, an emerald or 2 and throw it in here if we need blaze rods. But all right, let's take out this. We're going to do this one piece at a time. All right. Also, mods have been updated. There's been not really anything added. It's just been more, you know, things have been updating while I've been gone. So that's another thing. If there's any changes or anything that I do notice, and I will mention them, but it's been a minute, so. All right, let's just tear this all down since I accidentally tore down some of the other pipes. We'll leave the chests here for a second, just because they're still full of stuff. But let's see. All right, so we can then take out the power pipes. We probably need to move the ore stuff anyway, so we'll do that in a second here. And also, I don't have my mic positioned like I used to, so if my voice seems a little bit further away or anything like that, that is why. Not too much I can do about that, sadly. I really was hoping I could have my mic set up like I did back in my old place, but, you know, things change, and we just got to adapt. So, all right, let's pick up all of these. And yes, I'm like using a diamond axe. I finally made a diamond axe and caved, just because I've been using a stone one that's just been constantly repaired from that talisman. You know, call me cheap, why don't you? You know, I don't mind. All right, how are we going along here? 29. I'm also making a whole bunch of these energy condensers, and I completely spaced. I did make a full power flower, by the way. Like, I completely spaced on this. But this is a complete power flower. It goes from here to here, and all of these, under this glowstone even, is energy condensers and antimatter relays surrounding this chest, or this energy condenser. So we're cruising on that. I definitely want to keep making power flowers and all of that. Also, elevator is over here now. Alright, let's start moving some stuff here. Well, do I might as well grab the pulverizers. Let's grab the pulverizers. And if I need more space, I do have, you know, the backpack and all of that. So there we go. All right. Let's go get this situated. We'll take this energy condenser. Yeah, let's just take 2. We'll set these up. So, alrighty. So, we are going to start this here. So, I believe what I want to do is, I don't really care about the windows too much. Like, I don't care if anything blocks it or anything like that. But, let's see. So, if I place a pulverizer here and a pulverizer here, I think what I can do is then have like a center joint chest kind of situation here, right? So we put a chest here. Let's go here. Let's knock out the configuration. And I might need to pull this away from the wall real quick. Hold on. Let's grab my axe here. So what I'm thinking now is if we put a pulverizer here, and then a chest here, we can then do an input, or well, an output into that chest, an output to that chest, and have the, how do I want to do this? Energy condenser like right here, or right here. I think right here is what I'm thinking. So we can have, I don't know what is in these. Okay, so sulfur in that. And then, how would we want to pipe this? I guess we could actually do it one further away, right? Let's see, so this is sulfur. So we'd want the sulfur close. So let's grab the pipes. All right, so I had to grab the wrench real quick. So we'd say extract that. See, this is where I'm becoming a problem. Well, I'm not becoming the problem. Well, I guess I am because I'm overthinking this a little bit. So what if we did a system like this? We simplify the system a little bit, right? So we have a blaze drawer here. Let's rotate this. All right, glass here. Make this go here. We'll do the same thing for this one, right? And since these are locked, they can't have anything else inside them. So what we'll do is we can have energy condenser, say like right here, and then we could do a pipe, and then the front cannot accept. So let's hit this with a wrench. Let's get these facing this way. Okay. So they can then accept from the bottom. Okay, so yeah, let me make sure. So output is on the bottom into this chest. Same thing with this one, should be the top. And then we want the back side to be input and the back side to be input. All right, and we want to turn off this, right? But we want to input out of that. And then that'll be the input side. I'm kind of thinking it's looking a little ugly here, but we'll do this. No. We'll do this. And then we can take another set of pulverizers. We're going to limit this a little bit. We're going to cut this down just a smidgen here, right? So we're going to put that one there, and we'll take another chest, put it right here. We'll do the exact same thing. So we're going to go output, and then clear this. Okay, I cleared both of those, and then we'll do output on the bottom, and we will then do input from the back, and we'll disable the pipe here, and I think, well, we need another sulfur drawer. Is this a sulfur drawer? It is. Okay. And all of these sulfur drawers have a tier 5 upgrade in them, by the way, just so you guys know. And then we want to export out of that chest. Okay, so this should work. Our problem now is getting power into the system. So I think we're going to go upstairs. And this is a reason I was kind of collecting energy condensers, really, is because now we have a little bit of space up here, so we can tear this away a little bit, not too much. So we don't really need this because it's covered. Usually I wouldn't tear a part of my roof away, but since it's covered by the wood, we should be fine. We're just gonna tear a little bit away. Okay. And then, who cares about aesthetics? You know, it's gonna get ruined here for a second. All right, so what I'm thinking is we need a power system, right? I can probably tear this away a little bit too here. I'm getting a little bit of lag spikes. I think I changed a setting in my BIOS, so it's kind of just like a little laggier than usual. Kind of messing around some stuff. I got a new RAM kit in here, so I have 64 gigabytes of RAM. Kind of just been upgrading it little by little. So, all right. Anyway, let's see. So if I go downstairs, let's go grab. Do I have any energy condensers? I do. We do have some energy condensers and collectors. Do we have any glowstone? That's another question. All right, 2 pieces of that should be fine. Let's go get the generators from here. This is going to remove our power production. Oh, I got way more furnators than I remember, but okay. That's all right. Also, these can actually be like EMC'd, which is pretty cool. Just so you guys know, so I can actually make more of these by that if I really wanted to. Which, for now, I don't really need to, so... I can also do the cables and all that jazz, because they're basically just normal materials, so... But alright, let's go up. I could have went out that way. I put a hole in the wall and completely forgot about it. Yeah, I did that. Alright, anyway. So let's go like center here. Let's go here. Let's go here. That way we can have space later if we want to just like make this a little bit crazier with power flowers or something. But for right now, I think we're fine. There should actually be enough lighting in this room to not have to worry about all the things, but that's fine. Like worry about the light source, because this ferroflare lantern is definitely keeping it going here. All right. So for now, we're going to do a pipe just out straight. I think this will be the best power idea for right now. I'll probably make it better in the future. Don't quote me on that, but I probably will not. Who knows? I do like changing things a lot, so if it is changed one episode, don't blame me. You know? I just like changing things sometimes and never telling anybody. So then just like watch the recording and it's just like, when in the world did you do that? And it's just like, I did that in episode 36, between episodes. I do tend to do that. This entire building was the cause of me just doing stuff between episodes. So, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. All right, let's go down here. Let's make some more furnators. Let's just get a whole bunch of power going here. 58 blocks of emeralds. We're going to leave one in here in a second. So we go furnator, and then let's just throw all those in there. And they do not stack, so that's another thing. There we go. All right, I think we're good on furrinators. We're just going to stop it for a second, and then we're going to go place these and see what happens, because these should be able to contain all of these furrinators, because they aren't going to really use a whole lot of power in the first setting. Let's see. I also need to eat food here so I can actually run again. But hopefully in the future I'll be able to upgrade this computer and be able to do a lot more with, you know, games and things. Because Minecraft, you know, shouldn't be that big of a game, but modded Minecraft is a whole nother beast, so, you know, who knows? Because I surely don't. This is going to be a lot of furrinators. Holy cow, I did not think this through. That's okay. We're going with it. I totally know what I am doing. Totally, I just placed an energy cell right where I was thinking I was placing a furrinator. So, alright, we need like one more furrinator, but for right now, we're just going to call it good. We have energy cables. Alright. Oh, and we also didn't smack that thing, so hold on. Let's just give it a little whackaroony. Nope. Get those out of my hand. Give it a little whack. Alright. And then here, we're just going to drop this thing here. And I'm going to reposition these because it's going to bother me. And then we can just come out here with this cable. And we'll change it up in a little bit. I can just shift right click on these, which is really cool, so I don't have to worry about any weird shenanigans. Unless I, you know, place it like that. So I would need to have a few more of these cables to actually be able to wire this all up. So let me grab those and I'll be right back. Okay. So this doesn't look pretty, but it should function. We just need to give it a little push here. So let's go with like 16 of these, 16 of these. Let's get it going. So we'll see if this actually works, because in all honesty, this is all me doing some guesswork. So we'll see. Let's just keep an eye on this. There we go. Looks like it's going out. So the biggest thing is with this time around is that this is not technically as much backlog as I had previously, but this should still work. I'm fine with the reduction of that if we need to just compensate for space, I guess. It's fine by me. Though, we should probably push some of these blaze rods over to this guy, and this guy. And we can start speeding that up a little bit more. So, alright. Let's see. And then sulfur. I can't even access that chest, but that's fine. I think these pipes are able to, so. Let's see. So I think for now, it's going to be like limited by the amount of things, like the actual blaze rods in them. So if there's like 24 in one and like 6 in the other one, 24 is probably going to get them first for some reason. So let's just throw as many as we have here. And then we can set up more of these, of course, as time goes on. Which I probably will set up another one right beside it, just because this would be, you know, equivalent to what I had previously. Yeah, so we're already starting to rack some up, and we can see that this is still functioning. 64, 64, 64, 64, okay. And then I have some in my inventory, of course, because I want to. I don't know. Oh, I got one in my hand now. All right, so I think we're going to wrap up the episode. It has been a little bit longer. We did an EMC thing. I don't know when we're going to work on the Foundry. For now, I kind of want to just get stuff moved over here. I know I keep like jumping between things and time gaps and things like that. I'm sorry. I'm going to try my hardest to keep going. I will try to notify you guys if something else happens, you know. So I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys did enjoy this abrupt kind of like switch from, you know, making lava and making a foundry to moving the EMC machine and creating a new design. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. Sorry for the, you know, delay in videos. I might try to have 2 different series running. I don't know about that yet because, you know, it's time constraints and things like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Stay awesome.